This episode is brought to you in part by Sheffield Financial, specialized equipment financing for work, play, and everything in between. Visit sheffieldfinancial.com. And Hybrid Light, durable, environmentally friendly, and guaranteed for life. Visit hybridlight.com.
Hey guys, we're out here white-tailed deer hunting in Christian County, Kentucky. I'm with Cheyenne, and we're out here watching some turkey in this field as the sun sets, waiting for you to get a big buck. Yes, I think we have a good chance on this round here. We've had a few does ran through and crossed, so there's a good chance there's going to be a buck. Yeah, they're out moving. Stay tuned.
5 a.m. can't come soon enough for folks like these. There's more than just a job to do, so they hit their knees. They sure take pride in everything they do. And there's no challenge that they won't work through. So they tirelessly keep going on. They work their fingers to the bone. They spend way too much time in the field and away from home. You can be sure they know what all this hard work is for. So now we honor you as legends of the outdoors.
There's some deer coming up over it. You see that over there? Stupid deer. Two more does. There's another chick going across the same thing with us. Oh, they're fighting it off. You get that on film. We're too funky on that one. Fighting off the little babies.
Hey folks, we're here today in Cadiz, Kentucky on my grandfather's farm. I'm here sitting here with my grandfather, David Hale, a member of the first class of the Legends of the Outdoors, 2002. You went in with a lot of your friends.
I did. I feel very honored to be in the class with that group of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're shortchanging themselves when they call me a legend, but I'll take it. I was glad to be called anything right now.
Tell me a little bit more about how you and Harold got started.
That's such a long story that I'm just going to tell you the short of it. He and I went to different schools together when we grew up. I went to Penn State, and he went to State Penn.
I've heard that one a time or two.
You know, there's more truth in that than you think. It's been a good ride. We've been around the world, and you know, growing up in the outdoor industry, it was awfully easy to get y'all involved. It was just a matter of did y'all want to. And fortunately, with all my grandkids, they all enjoyed growing up in the outdoors.
That's right. We spent a lot of times hunting some turkey in the woods.
We got some good memories of hunting turkeys. Turkeys is a big deal for getting family together to enjoy one another once again.
Yeah, turkey hunting's big in our family. It's a family tradition for sure that I'd like to continue to keep passing on.
Well, as long as I'm alive, we're going to continue that.
That's right. We're going to go chase some more.
I may not be able to keep up with it, but I just have to call him further.
Hey, well, you can do the calling. You're still the best caller I know.
Well, aren't you sweet? Don't let Harold hear that.
Well, it means a lot to me to be able to be in this position to sit here and interview you, and the fact that you're a legend to so many people. And I just wanted to ask you what it means to you for me to continue the legacy that you started.
Well, obviously, I'd be a fool to say anything different than I think it's great, and I do think it's great. It's wonderful to have a family member that thinks the same way you do and enjoys the same things that you got to enjoy. That way you understand when it's brought up at the Thanksgiving table what's going on there. At least you got one person knows what's happening.
That's right. We're always on the same page.
We get on the same page, and that's exactly what it is when you got a family member that's taking an interest in my footsteps.
That's right.
and I'm certainly proud of you.
Well, I sure do appreciate that, and I'm excited to follow in your footsteps and leave a legacy.
Well, I'm excited for you too. Just make sure you get both feet going the same way, not one going one way, one going the other in the snow.
It's good advice.
Nobody ever know which way you're going.
That's right. Thanks. Tune back in for more.
Tired of pushing that old lawnmower? Don't go another season without the equipment you need to do the jobs that are important to you. At Sheffield Financial, we specialize in helping our customers get what they need. The easy application and fast approval process makes financing your outdoor power equipment easy. Don't go another season without the equipment you need. Check out SheffieldFinancial.com today.
Hey Abby, I want to tell you about a really neat contest that we're running on Legends of the Outdoors TV for our sponsor, Hybrid Lights. Anyone that's watching our show after episode 6 can go on hybridlight.com and say, I seen the light or I found the light. Every episode, we're going to have a hybrid light somewhere in that episode. And when you see it, you click on hybridlight.com and tell them that you've seen the light and where you seen it at. And that will automatically put you in for a contest where one winner will win a great box full of Hybrid Light products.
Wow, whoever wins is lucky.
They are lucky, and I tell you what, this is some of the neat products. You can charge your phone with these.
Wow.
They charge, most of their products charged by solar or through plugging them into the wall through a USB port or just a straight plug. So hybridlights.com, click on it and find out all about the Legends of the Outdoors TV. I found the light.
This segment is brought to you in part by Jury Outdoors, helping hunters since 1989. Visit juryoutdoors.com. And Blue Bend Outdoors. For more information,
Hey Terry, we've come over here with Fatal Mistake Outfitters.
That's a good place.
We're right here beside Fort Campbell, Kentucky, one of the largest air bases for our soldiers and our Army soldiers in America.
It's awesome.
You're gonna hear lots of helicopters and stuff like that.
Oh, we're in good hands.
Yeah,
we're in a good place.
Hands. We don't have to worry about nobody bombing us right here. But man says there's a lot of deer here.
I saw a good sign coming in.
Yeah, a lot of good sign. Big rub.
I saw that beautiful
about
rub.
10 yards from the stand.
Yeah, I think we need to get a little bit closer out towards that rub.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll get a shooter in close enough and gonna have a great day. We can see a lot from right here.
Perfect.
This vantage point, so.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Dave and I met probably in the very early 70s. And the way we met, I was a barber and Davey was a farmer. And he came in the barber shop to get a haircut, and that's the way we met. In 1972, I had an article come out in Sportsfield magazine. It was a feature article on how a tube fooled an old Kentucky gobbler. And I got thousands and thousands of letters over this and orders. And I couldn't do it by myself. So I said, man, I got to get some help. So I liked the way David, his work ethics, and you hate to ask somebody like that to help you out, but I did. And first thing to know, we was in business together. And what we wanted to do, we wanted to make enough money in the beginning to go to Missouri turkey hunting. That was our goal. We reached it, didn't we, brother?
Not bad.
So
Pretty
we
good goal to have.
Yeah, we went to Missouri turkey hunting. Over the years, we got other articles coming out, and we was working off the kitchen table. You know, we didn't have a big plan or building anything to work out of.
In other words, we was living within our means.
We was living in our means, and we that was in the early stages of our career. what is it, 1985, we went full-time.
86.
86, we went full-time. We quit our jobs. I quit barbering, he quit farming. We like starved to death first year. But we built us a little small plant, hired a person or two. We went in and we were sort of trying to innovate some new stuff. And one of them was a deer call. And boy, I tell you what, when we got that deer call, things exploded. But we didn't have enough money when we started on this deer project to build a mold. Dave and I owned a farm together, a little small hunting place. And we sold that. And you see two grown men cry if you looked that day, because we cried because we had to sell that farm. But we made enough money off that sale to build injection molds for a tube deer call. And,
we were playing a numbers game and everything we did.
That's right, playing a numbers game.
And what was hot at the time.
And we both had a mutual friend in Tennessee named Tommy Aiken, and Dave and I got together and said, let's hire Tommy, see if he'd be interested in helping us. And boy, I tell you what, that's the best money that Knight and Hale ever spent.
We had 100,000 deer calls to get rid of at one time. We couldn't figure out how we was gonna get rid of them, so we called Aiken, and he said, let's call sports writers from newspapers and tell them you got something going. Tell me a good story to go with it. And what we'd do, we'd call a store that was in the town, like say for Tallahassee. The writer would write the newspaper article, and 24 hours later it'd be in the news, and everybody in the county that read it in the paper. And so we'd call the sporting goods store and tell them the story's coming out, but they take 12 calls on a consignment basis. That means you pay for it later, or don't at all. And we got rid of all 100,000 of them that way. That was unbelievable. Things worked out like that, and that was all because of Aiken.
And that really helped us, Tommy did, showing us how to work the outdoor writer through the newspaper. And boy, every time I see Tommy, I want to give him a big hug.
Tired of pushing that old lawnmower? Don't go another season without the equipment you need to do the jobs that are important to you. At Sheffield Financial, we specialize in helping our customers get what they need. The easy application and fast approval process makes financing your outdoor power equipment easy. Don't go another season without the equipment you need. Check out SheffieldFinancial.com today.
Hey folks, I want to introduce you to a brand new product created by my friend Steve Mosley. Steve, BioProGreen was created by you. Tell us a little bit about what it does and why.
BioProGreen is made from a specialized group of products that helps enhance your food plot. It increases the protein, it increases the biomass, and it will help draw wildlife to your food plot.
BioProGreen will enhance your food plots and help bring wildlife to your properties.
This segment is brought to you in part by Charlie Brewer Slider Company. For more information, visit sliderfishing.com. And One Fatal Mistake Outfitters. For more information, visit onefatalmistakeoutfitters.com.
Boy, Abby, these brand new Vortex spotting scope is just as clear as their binoculars.
Yeah, these binoculars are incredible. I have the Fury HD 5000, and they're awesome because they have the built-in rangefinder, and I can see 1,600 yards away. In fact, for deer hunting this morning with Bo, it was very helpful to be able to see how far those deer were.
I'm looking at an old building down there and I can see an old rocking chair in that building. It's probably,
Wow.
How far is that old building down there?
Let's see. About 480 yards.
I can look in with this spotting scope and I can see an old rocking chair laying right there. I may have to go down and investigate it.
Let's do it.
Hey guys, I'm here today at One Fatal Mistake Outfitters in Herndon, Kentucky with my friend. So tell me a little bit about how y'all started here in Western Kentucky.
It's actually a very funny story. I was on my way to work one day and I was selling cars at the time, and I sent TJ a Snapchat and I said, why don't we start an outfitter? And literally he said, I'm all in. By that afternoon, I think we had a Facebook page. I had made a logo. We had been telling everybody about it, and that was in August of 18. And in January 1 of 2019, we hit the ground rolling, and we've been literally rolling ever since.
It's an everyday job. People don't understand it. It's our day-to-day, what we love to do in the outdoors. You know, me and Matt were roommates in college, and we always, hunted together. And Abby went to college with us, and I met Marcus in college, and we operate off probably 5,000 acres right now, but that's just deer hunting. Our area, it's known, Christian County is a really good, one of the top counties in Kentucky to kill a Boone and Crockett whitetail. And it's known to a lot of people over the country as a special place that we call, as God's country. I mean, that's what it is in one sentence. I mean, we see deer on a day-to-day basis. I mean, we can go scouting, we can go checking cameras.
Yeah, like TJ said, I'm from West Tennessee. Me and TJ started duck hunting together, and we became good friends. And I met Matt, then ended up taking a job here in Kentucky. They ended up asking me to help them run these outfitters, and I was like, okay, I'll do that. That's like a dream of mine. And I've been here ever since. Now they can't get rid of me.
Well, it was a broadhead that I put on it.
Didn't break it.
It came out. I got to talk to him about that. Dadgum.
Tell me a little bit more about your average size bucks, that kind of stuff.
We see 130, 140, 150 inch deer. I know I'm speaking to a camera, but it's just the honest truth. I mean, you see those all the time. You're 100% fair chase when you come with us. So you're in the rut. You don't know what could walk out at any minute.
And like TJ said, it's a all year round. We're growing whitetails all year round. We're running mineral all year round. We're feeding all year round. We're watching cameras all year round. We're food plotting all year round. And the main thing is we're thinking all year round, because there's a lot of thinking and a lot of summertime hours that go into our food plots, our mineral sites, our sand sets. I mean, there's a lot of all the backdoor stuff that people don't see that we put in just to fair chase all these whitetails.
Well, thank y'all for having me here and having our guests, and I really appreciate y'all's friendship, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds for y'all.
I think the future is going to hold a lot of good things with you guys and us as well, because we're growing, and I think you're doing a very good job on taking the young industry of the legends of outdoors to the next level, as following Mr. Gary Mason and your granddad and Earl Bentz. I mean, the list goes on. We can go a long way.
I'm the lucky
Joelle's over here on the porch and making me smile looking at her right now.
Stay tuned, folks, for more at One Fatal Mistake Outfitters in Herndon, Kentucky.
Man, we've got two of the most wonderful people here with us.
We really do.
Terry Peterson and his daughter Cheyenne. Of course, two of my favorite lights is the hat light that you're wearing and this mammoth light right here. Now there's something special about this light.
Well, everything is a lifetime guarantee and never replace a battery, never buy a battery again. And they're solar powered. It also has the USB ports that are in and out, so you can put power in with your cell phone charger, and also then it's a power bank to charge your cell phone. Use the best quality ingredients to get the best product out of it.
Hey folks, I want to tell you about a brand new reel and gun oil created by my friend Jeff Milam called 80 Below. Jeff, tell me a little bit about the product.
80 Below is a product that's built to really withstand Mother Nature. Anything it throws at it, minus 80 degrees on the cold side and up to 465 high side. Really, if you like to hunt cold weather or fish in cold weather, it's an excellent product.
80 Below gun and reel oil. You got to have this if you hunt and fish.
This segment is brought to you in part by Case Knives, built with integrity for people of integrity. Visit caseknives.com. And War Eagle Boats, the nation's premier waterfowling boats. Visit wareagleboats.com.
Well, I'm going to tell you, we saw some really good bucks. What did we see, 6 or 7 bucks?
6 or 7 bucks.
Counting the little spikes, and
4 of them were nice.
4 of them was really nice deer. I tell you what was amazing is that 10-minute fight that the two had out there in the middle of that field. I've never seen that in the wild.
It went on for quite some time.
Yeah, I've seen it, on TV, but I've never seen it in the wild, and that was awesome.
I think that latter one did not end up winning though.
But I tell you what, that dark deer that walked out there about 500 yards away, I bet he was a master fighter because none of them messed with him when he walked out
the
the
field. They
field.
just moved as he walks through.
Yeah.
I'd like to see his. The sun was going down, he's getting away from the side. Really get a really good look at him.
Yeah.
He looked like he might have been a good heavy bait, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, he could have been. Well, I tell you what, there's a lot of great young bucks here. Matt and them are going to have a great season next year because these bucks are all young and they're all 8-pointers, and next year they're going to be 10s, 11s, 12s, and just going to be better deer. But all of them are good and healthy. A lot of does here for them to take care of, and they got their work cut out for them.
Let those 8s go, so they'll be 10s next year.
That's right. Hopefully so. So, man, great hunt. Let's head back in, get a good night's sleep, and go do it again in the morning. You want to?
One more meal, good sleep, it's good effort.
Absolutely. Let's go do it. Well, hey, Abby, we've been here for 3 days. One Fatal Mistake Outfitters, Christian County, Kentucky. What a beautiful place. Matt,
Yeah, it's awesome.
thank you guys so much for allowing us to come. TJ?
Yes, sir.
Boy, it's been a pleasure. We hope you guys will let us come back. Folks, here in Kentucky, you can put bait out legally on private property during certain times of the deer season. Other places in the United States, you can do the same thing. Be sure if you're going to go somewhere, any kind of hunting you're doing, Abby, and make sure that you check all the game laws.
That's right.
Because it's very important that you know what's going on around you. You don't want to get in any kind of trouble. Always obey all the game laws, both federal and state, and even sometimes the county will have a different law than other counties next to it. So be sure and obey those. Guys, we've had a great time. Been a wonderful hunt, beyond belief. We didn't take a deer because we was looking for trophy animals. We've seen a lot of 8-point deer that's 2.5, maybe even 3-year-old. They're going to be great deer next year and the year after. You guys have got some fun times coming right here at One Fatal Mistake. And hey, by the way, I think Abby and I'd like to come and talk to you about the turkey hunting.
That's right. We heard a lot gobbling this morning.
That's what I heard.
Well, we want to appreciate you guys for everything that y'all have done for us. And not only I'll speak a little bit for Matt himself and also Marcus. I mean, the day-to-day basis and everything. We have Deer 30 Minerals. You can see the team that's coming involved with everything that we do. Our mineral company goes a long ways, and we strive to make them whitetails big, like you said. And even in Kentucky, we've got 5 other counties, that are in CWD right now, and that makes a world difference. So all the counties that we're actually hunting, and you know that because we talked about it.
Right.
And
we obey the laws, and that's the only way to do it.
Absolutely. Well, you guys are a class act. I highly recommend if you're looking for a place to deer hunt or turkey hunt, give these guys a call. And hey, TJ might take you fishing. We've been here 3 days, northwestern Kentucky, Christian County, with one Fatal Mistake Outfitters. We've said it before, what a great place, what a beautiful place.
It is beautiful.
3 days of hunting, tons of deer, lots of turkeys, lots of game. We've seen 8-pointers all over the place. We've seen spikes, we've seen bucks, we've seen them chasing lots of does.
Fighting.
Yeah, we've got some of the best fight scenes that I've seen since karate class. We hope you guys have had a great time watching each episode of this Kentucky deer hunt, and we hope that you'll come back. For Gary Mason, Abby Joe, Terry Peterson, Cheyenne, and Joella Bates, God bless, good hunting, good fishing, and we'll see you next time on Legends of the Outdoors TV.
This episode was brought to you in part by Sheffield Financial, specialized equipment financing for work, play, and everything in between. Visit sheffieldfinancial.com. And Hybrid Light, durable, environmentally friendly, and guaranteed for life. Visit hybridlight.com.